later than I planned. As I was about to start doing my video, the kids woke up from their nap. So my husband is taking care of them in the other room real quick. So this is going to be a short one, just a quick and easy training about how you can take your business with you while you travel. So I'm sure some of you saw this, but I bought this purse from the family store. It was less than $30, and it has a spot for your business cards, for a scent of the month, warmer of the month flyers folded, and then a spot for, you can fit regular size catalogs, but I due to weight because they get kind of heavy. I chose to do the one sheet product lists instead. So that's what's on the outside, and on the inside it's like a giant pocket, and it does zip up top. And then there's like a spot that's for things, and then 2 other spots for things. You know, chapstick, lipstick, extra scent circles, whatever. I have these little scent circles. Oopsies. Apparently with our tickets to fly. A product list tucked in, and don't forget, everything is labeled. You always want to make sure your stuff is labeled. So I have those in the one of the pockets for the things. And down here I have some gum, because you know you don't want to have bad breath, right? I also brought my little traveling scents. So this is a 31 bag, but if you need a bag like this, there are some inexpensive ones on, I think it was Express Yourself's Market or something. I posted a link a couple weeks ago. I will bump that post so you guys can see it, but it was only like $8, and it fits all of the testers, catalogs, pens, whatever else you need. So I travel with my mini testers, because you never know who you're going to run across that needs to smell them, right? I have my master catalog. I have a couple of possibility packets, because also you never know who you're going to run into who might want to join your team. So it's full of information and goodies for them. I also brought my product training guide so I can study up. Some thank you cards, and most importantly, my follow-up binder. I brought this so that I can continue my follow-ups, because I knew we were going to be gone for a while. And so I just finished a few minutes ago doing my follow-ups for the week. Rather than doing them Monday and Wednesday, I just did them today because we're on vacation, and we were having some family time. And so I made time for my business this week, though, and made sure that my customers are taken care of. So I also wrote my thank you notes today, super easy. I brought a couple of bars because I knew I was going to run into some people who would want some bars, or would at least want to smell them. And I have this little thing full of my pens and highlighters, and some little Sharpies, so I make sure I always have something to write with. And my planner. So it's hefty. There's a bit of stuff, but between my backpack and my purse, it wasn't too bad to be able to carry all of this. But I am ready. I am prepared for anything. I also have a couple of our showcase brochures. This one is a little bit bent because it's been traveling with us. So, but don't forget, label everything. But this one, I brought just a little bit of everything to make sure that anybody I ran across, I could make sure to be prepared for them to have catalogs, testers, samples, whatever. And I have given out a couple since we've been on vacation, and it's awesome. Our kids were a disaster at lunch the other day, and so I left a scent circle and product list and a little note, because I also have my little thank you notes. And I said, thank you for your service at lunch. Sorry my kids were a disaster. Please enjoy this. So it's awesome. You can take your business wherever you go. It's easy to travel, and make it natural. Make it this natural process where it's like, okay, I'm going somewhere, I take Scentsy with me. Not, oh gosh, I need to take Scentsy with me, because there's a huge difference when you want to take it and when you remember to take it. You're shifting your mindset to make it a focus rather than, oh gosh, something else I have to do. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know if you can hear the farm noises going on in the back, but Donnie's reading a book to our kids. So anyway, worst case, if you can't travel with all of this, I would say at least have product lists, maybe some samples, and business cards. If you can travel with absolutely nothing else, at least have those things on hand so that you can give a sample and you can say, hey, I don't have a full catalog. I couldn't fit it in my luggage or my carry-on or whatever, but here's a product sheet. It's a 1-page layout of everything we have, and my website's on there. So you can check things out. So another thing to also consider carrying is our little raffle sheets. Or make your own. Just something that says, enter my monthly drawing by filling out this information and sending me a texting me a picture of it. That's it. And then you can say, I'll give you a scent circle, or just you're entered for a monthly drawing, and you can determine whatever drawing you want to do. But that way you have their information, and then you can get a hold of them to see how you can help with their Scentsy needs. So that's it. That's the quick, easy video on how to travel with your Scentsy. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you. We also brought a nightlight and a base and some of our own fragrances. And at the first location, we were staying at an Airbnb place, and I actually left a scent circle, and I brought one of my big thank you postcards, and I wrote a thank you note to the owner, the host of the house, because it was a pretty neat cabin that we stayed in, and it was just, thank you for keeping such a tidy house. Thank you for all of the amenities. We really appreciate it. Cheers. And so we had our little warmer going, our little mini warmer on the tabletop base going as we were staying there, because, you know, some places can smell kind of musty, so it was nice to be able to have something familiar for us for a fragrance. And the mini warmers are in the super small boxes, so they're easy to take with you. It's not something that's going to take up too much space in your luggage and be cumbersome. Words are hard. It's not going to be a nuisance or be cumbersome. So it was nice to just be able to have the mini warmer and a scent circle as a thank you to the gal. So anyway, that is it. Travel with Scentsy. Take it with you wherever you go. And if you have any questions, comment below, and we'll chat soon. All right, Nomad Tribe, it's your move.